Okay, what is up, people? We're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back at you with another video. This one's gonna be on the queen, or not the queen, the Govahos, and um, yeah, I'm basically gonna talk about Govaho tax after the update, why they're so good, the three type of Govahos you can look for, and gonna analyze some bases with some professional help instead of me and Rocco's like very lackadaisical commentaries. You're gonna hear some good stuff. So yeah, let's get right into it. This little graph, this little chart I made is the three main Govahos you're gonna look for, or you're gonna see, which include normal queen or normal Govahos, queen walk Govahos, and then FUXI Govahos. Um, Normal Govahos, that's just just normal Govaho, one that you see at like Town Hall 9 usually. You Everything goes into the base, Queen, King, Valkyries, Golem. Um, you take out the entire core, and that's all. It uses less troop space and allows you to have more hogs for the ring, and it depends. Each of these things depends on the layout. Um, you can't use each one for each layout. Like, or you can't just use like normal for all bases, or queen walks for all bases, or FUXI attacks for all bases. Um, Normal would be like in a more like a well, I don't know exactly. See, I'm not a talent 10. Um, but yeah, normal you have more hogs for the outside defenses. Maybe if they're like more defenses on the outside, you want to do a normal Gavajo. Or you could do a queen walk to take out the defenses on the outside. Um, the only downside to the queen walk is that it takes up a lot of troop space and even a spell slot. Um, but if there is the value there, if there's like a whole bunch of point defense or like a value for a queen walk down one side, um, take it because it's possible that just a whole bunch of hogs it wouldn't make it through. Or if there's like a double giant bomb, maybe you could use a queen walk to take out that one side. Yeah, all the queen walk does is just take out one side and has the Valkyries, Golem, and King go into the core to take that out the core, and the hogs come on to the other side of the queen to take out that side. It's a pretty simple. Just queen walk one side, take out the core with the kill squad, and then hog the other. Um, just the biggest problem with queen walks is that four healers, or even five sometimes, at talent 10 is a lot of troop space, and sometimes it's been more beneficial to bring more hogs, and yeah. And then we also have, lastly, we have the FUXI attack. I don't want to say I don't know how to pronounce it, um, so I'm just gonna call it that. But the FUXI attack, I'll call it the Fuxi attack, because if you say it like the other way, it sounds like a bad word, and I do not condone bad words on this channel. So yeah, the Fuxi attack is extremely similar to the Queen Walk, except you don't actually have you don't actually have healers on the Queen. Um, you just throw her down to the other side, and this is to avoid the clan castle, usually the lava hound. That's to make the queen just not make it pop, which can destroy raid sometimes if the queen gets all caught up and then pops it, and then the pups fly off and like shoot the Valkyries. Um, and also the queen walk is used to avoid the clan castle too. But the Fuxi is more so for the to avoid it. You can walk her down one side and maybe get like two or three defenses. Um, or sometimes the queen even lives and takes out an entire side because the main kill squad is tanking. But the entire idea behind this type is to avoid the clan castle. That's at least my understanding. Maybe it's or as I said right here, There's probably more stuff to it, but I just don't know about it. But that's pretty much my understanding of it. You just want to avoid the clan castle. I've said that like 5 times now. Um, Hopefully you can read my handwriting. It's pretty illegible, but that's okay. You can see the pretty badge in the background. It's completely irrelevant, but I don't know why I'm bringing it up. And also, Rocco, you can probably hear him in the background. He is not going to be doing much. He's making thumbnails right now and doing stuff. So yeah, let's get right into the attacks now. So our first attack, you can see, here we go. Okay, there we go. So our first attack is by, Omar. Oh, what? It's cut off on the side? Can't even see this area. I had to record it and then I have to go back and talk over it. That's what I had to do. So it also looks like a pretty messed up, but hopefully we can get through that together. But yeah, first attack is by Omar on the knight, and I'll put this over here. Oh no. Okay, there you go. So yeah. First attack, Omar on the knight. He's gonna drop his quakes, and you can choose quakes over jumps. Quakes, I'm sure like this is pretty common already. It's just to open up something permanently, and also like the valks, it's just like easier for them to move around. And right here, you can see the queen going to the bottom right area, and he's gonna walk her down with no healer, which, as I said before, is a FUXI attack. I don't know why this overlay isn't coming down. But yeah, the queen is gonna take out all of that. Valkyries are gonna take out entire core basically, with the help of the king. The rage and the heals are meant to help out the Valkyries get through the Inferno towers, and if you bring enough Valkyries, not all of them can get targeted by the Inferno streams, and so technically, you can still heal through. Um, that last rage was pretty misplaced, but it still worked. Um, the hogs, this is where he drops the hogs. They're gonna come down to the left side, and he took a while to drop them. You could usually drop them while the defenses are being tanked, but maybe the attack went wrong. I don't know exactly what he was shooting for. Oh, you can see Omar at the bottom right. Say hi to him. Or add him on Steam. Um, so yeah, the hogs came in pretty late. I don't know exactly the reasoning behind it. Maybe he wanted tanks, but it still works. The heal comes down on them, and yeah, basically just pretty normal hog stuff. But the main focus of the attack was the queen part, which was which basically made the lava hound. You can see it right over here. Um, Made it where the lava hound didn't pop because the queen went away from it and took out a few defenses. So yeah, we're gonna go into the next attack. Okay, so this is our second attack. By your boy on I Am Legend. This one is gonna be another FUXI attack, Fuxi. I don't know what to call it. Correct me in the comments or laugh at me in the comments. I don't know. But the golem comes down. He has 19 Valkyries, a lot of Valkyries, and then he has the earthquakes to open the core. I think the earthquake is like the favorable choice over the jump. Um, so yeah, and the 19 Valkyries go in. He rages them up, and he doesn't have access to that second Inferno tower, so he uses the jump for that, and he places it down right there. They get over there, they set off a single giant bomb, and they take out the Inferno, which is huge value, because you can see the valks of not the valks, the hogs at the bottom that were deployed, they're not going to hit the double, they're just going to hit a single, and then he's able to just be patient and let the hogs come down and drop a heal on them later, which he does right there. And if you look down at the bottom, you can see the queen walking along, and sadly, the whole point of it was to get the queen to not target onto the lava hound, and she goes ahead right here and targets onto the lava hound. It was just bad luck, but it doesn't really cause him too many problems because he has enough cleanup to get through it, and his queen, yeah, they won't really die to the lava hound. It's just it's only a problem when the queen pops it inside the core, and she doesn't have access to all the pups. So yeah, it's basically clean up from here. Nothing important after this. So yeah, we're just gonna skip ahead to the third attack. Here's our third attack, Optimus Prime on Dr. Faustos. I'm sure you guys, if you guys did watch the recaps, you guys have seen these attacks, but since the attack is so new, I can't really show anything else. I do have some other ones that you guys haven't seen, but I'll put this up later. Um, yeah, he has. I didn't catch it. I think he had like 20 Valkyries or something, but same story as every single one. A whole bunch of Valkyries, Earthquake, Rage, and Heal to get through the main section of the base. A jump for the second Inferno, and if you look at this base specifically, the core, it was like really open. So he exploited that and used a whole bunch of Valkyries, and they got a lot of value for it. At the bottom right, or not the bottom right, the right side, you saw that he made bacon, but it didn't cause that much of a problem. Because he's like this base was just so open that the Valkyries got a lot of value, and his the like all of his Valkyries and his king and his queen still took out the rest of the base. Again, you saw the queen get locked onto the lava hound, which is not supposed to happen, but I guess it happens sometimes. The the queen is like she didn't do much in the attack. All she did was service cleanup. Well, that's what he mainly wanted her to do. It seemed like because he had an idea, or he had something. He had like all parts of the base taken out. So yeah, it's just shows that the queen isn't necessary to all Govahos, and it's fine to just have her walk out. But it's not always like okay to do it because it can totally mess up a raid if you don't properly use a queen, especially at the talent 10 level. So yeah, that's fourth attack, and we have a few more. Okay, so this is we've switched wars now, and we have jumped over to this war against the Brazil clan, and it's another Govaho, of course. This is a Govaho video. So it comes in with the all the Valkyries at the bottom left, drops the hogs immediately, and what the oh god, I just choked up. What this is gonna do is you can see that the hogs are being tanked, so they're really they aren't like dying or anything. Like I think only one, the archer tower at the back, shot them, and also at the bottom you can see the queen, who took out that entire bottom, yeah, the entire bottom compartment, and she even lives after that too. So since she's a level 40 queen, you can rely on her to get a lot of value, and especially if the Valkyries are going to run through a compartment right next to her, right next to the point defense, because the queen will be tanked for, and she won't be taking hits, so you can use the ability later. And this attack was super fast. The Valkyries take out the entire core, and hold on, let me pause it. Well, I can backtrack. He has level 4 Valkyries, and he also has level 5 Hogs, or yeah, level 5 Hogs, which are both like not leveled up all the way. They're not max. So I the level 5 Valkyries or level 4, I was really surprised they were able to make it through the entire core like that, like rip it to shreds, and then still be alive by the end of the attack. I don't know I haven't seen anybody else 3-star with like that, a max Town Hall 10 with level 4 Valkyries like that. It was pretty crazy. They were able to just shred through it, and yeah, I don't know. It was just he did work with the level 4 Valkyries, and also the Queen avoided the clan castle. Took out the point defense too, which the Valkyries couldn't access. Um, yeah, he was just taking out all the defenses really quickly. So, and the Valkyries weren't dying to any outside defenses. So yeah, that's the attack by Jake, which is one of my favorite attacks um, in this recap. So yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the second attack, which is right here. So this one is a Town Hall 9 on a Town Hall 10, and same idea, except if you guys haven't noticed that every single attack has been a FUXI attack, I haven't seen a single Queen Walk. Or actually, no, there is one, and I don't think I've shown it actually. I'm not sure, but there is one, and I'll make sure it gets in the video. Um, so this is Town Hall 9 jumping up to take out a Town Hall 10. He's going extremely heavy on the Valkyries, and he earthquakes that Inferno area, and what that does is opens up the entire core, and it also softens up the Inferno towers, which is a lot of value for that. So they take out the entire core. Well, not the entire core. There's still some defenses left, I think. Or no, actually, yeah, they take out pretty much the entire core. The hogs come down, and they take out as much as they can. They're level 5 hogs, and he has this troop space, so he can't get as much done as a Talon 10 would, but it's still the same idea. Valkyrie's taking out the core, hogs taking out the outside, and then a queen. In this case, he had a golem because his queen is so low leveled, but still, similar idea. Queen to take out the top portion, and look at all the value the queen got. She took out the entire top part of the base. Um, it was a great jump up attack, and it allowed for like I don't know what I'm trying to say right there. I was just saying words now. It was just a great attack. The every single like idea that I brought up was all put into this one, and it allowed for a Town Hall 9 to jump up to Town Hall 10 that wasn't rushed. It looked like a newer Town Hall 10 with max Town Hall 9 point defense and Inferno Towers level 1. Still really hard to do. So yeah, that's pretty much the all that I can share about that attack. Um, I'm gonna go have to look for to see if there are any more attacks that I can evaluate, but I think that's pretty much the end. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I actually went into our YouTube and found these attacks, which is the War Against One Allegiance, and this is a Queen Walk Gaacho, which I have not shown, I believe, um, in this video. So right here, you can see the Queen coming down the right side, or the left side, I mean, and if you look, see, I was about to say it, FUXI attack, a Fuxi attack, um, it it wouldn't work right here. She would die immediately. So he brought healers, and he gets a lot of value for it. Um, she takes out an Inferno, 2 Arch Towers, an Expo, and I think some other stuff that I missed. Maybe a cannon. Um, but yeah, that's when you should bring a Queen Walk. When you want your queen to avoid the clan castle, and your queen will get a lot of value. Hugs coming in on the right side. In this attack, his valks died really quick, but I didn't really catch it, but I think it's because they got trapped in that like compartment. Um, so yeah, they died out. They were able to take out a pretty big portion of the base, but um, I don't think he brought that many valks, and he substituted the valks for the hogs because he knew that his hogs were gonna have to take out more and carry more weight. Um, yeah, the less defense is going down, and it seems like the case every single time, but the queen is going to lock onto the lava hound, and it's going to pop. And the whole point of the queen walk and the FUXI attack is for that to not happen. But it still goes out well. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna this after this is cleanup, so I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna go find the another attack to show. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I said that I was gonna try to find some more, but I didn't end up finding any more. Um, I that took a pretty long time actually to make. So yeah, I think I like did around 7 attacks or 8, most of which were FUXI attacks or queen walks. I don't think there was a single normal Gavajo. And that'll be the case most of the time because most Town Hall 10 clan castles have a Valkyrie or a lava hound inside. So the whole point is to like avoid that. You don't want it going off and causing any trouble in the main attack. And the Valkyries are totally capable of handling themselves and taking out the entire core. So yeah, I hope you guys learned, or for the Talent 10s, I hope you guys learned something new about Govajos. Um, they're definitely like the best strat you can do right now. Like all the Talent 10s and PWC are saying like it really doesn't take much thought, and you just make some Valkyries, make some Hogs, and if you're trying to take out a lot of the base, bring more Valkyries. If you're not taking that much, bring less Valkyries. Um, Earthquake the core, or Earthquake the opening. Um, Squish up some buildings. Um, bring a rage. Rage through the first Inferno and like the heroes and stuff. Bring a heal, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Drop Hogs, and then the queen. And I'm probably oversimplifying it. I haven't done an attack. Well, I don't know how it is, so I can't really say. But it seems like more simple than those complex Laloon wallbreaker drops that have to like be precise and really lucky and like all that stuff. Wonder if Supercell will ever patch it or nerf not patch, just nerf level 5 Valkyries. If they do, then I feel bad for the Talent 10s and 11s because I don't know, they're gonna have to like rely on Laloon, which is pretty hard right now because the time has been reduced. It's still Laloon is still totally like a strategy that you should look at as a Talent 10, but I think Valkyries are dominating the scene right now. So yeah, that's all I could share for that video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Be much appreciated. Um, share the video. Well, you don't have to share the video. I won't tell you what to do. Just, yeah. Hope you guys like the video. See you later. Still working on the outro and intro. A lot of people last night were recommending, yeah, some stuff. Um, but yeah, I'll just keep it like this really awkward outro. So yeah, goodbye.